My name is Vaughn Whitfield. I'm originally from Georgia. You probably hear the country accent. But my wife and I reside in Maryland, and we have 4 children. I was in the military. I served in the Navy. I'm a combat veteran. I separated in 2006. I worked for the federal government after that. Throughout it all, I'd always do personal training, work for corporate gyms. My wife and I started a bootcamp fitness company. I was led by the Spirit of God to leave my job after just under 20 years. And it was definitely a leap of faith, but God opened the door and He made a way. You know, I had actually put it down on paper, Habakkuk 2:2. I made it plain. I just began to meditate on the word, just hours every day. And the Lord began to show me direction. You know, being a part of, my local church, I learned about Kenneth Copeland Ministries through my local church. I've been a partner for about 15 years. So just learning about the word of faith from, my church, Victory Christian Church International in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and also learning about the word of faith through the umbrella of Kenneth Copeland Ministries, it really showed me that we could do it. There was nothing too small, nothing too big that we couldn't accomplish with our faith. What I've learned in this process is that seeking God, Matthew 6:33, seek ye the kingdom first and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Hebrews 11:6, He's a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. And this is the one that really touches my heart, Jeremiah 29:13, and it talks about, if you seek me, you'll find me, but when you search for me, search with all of your heart. And I know I was searching with all of my heart on every occasion. And the Lord has showed up and He's been faithful every time. And we opened that gym in the middle of a pandemic in December 2020. It's a traditional gym setting, but with a new wave, where your regular person, the regular gym goer, can now train like an athlete. We don't try to sell, for one, we're believers, but we don't try to sell what we have. We try to offer and be a blessing to the community with what we have. The importance of it is because everyone's not called to be behind the pulpit. So we have to take the anointing that God has placed in our lives so that we can influence our area, so that we can spread out. I have learned about this, just being fired up with the word of faith. I know the Lord, wherever the Lord directs me, we can go there. And so it's about taking over territory. In any territory that we take over, that marketplace, we can influence the entire community. I come across people every day that may not ever go to church, but when they walk into our facility, they'll see the sign, you can do all things through Christ who give you strength. They'll notice that there is no profanity in our music. They'll notice the kindness that we have when they walk through the door. They'll notice there's a difference. Just being a part of Kenneth Copeland Ministries has blessed my wife and I several times over in the past several years. Just the revelation knowledge that has come forth, it has impacted our lives so much. We're just so thankful.